Okay, this video is to document a beautiful Black Forest Cuckoo Clock. You can see this cuckoo clock has a beautiful carved case with vines and leaves. The motif has petaled flowers, which is unusual. It's not usually seen. See the vines wrap around the upper columns. So it's carved well. Has its original top with bird just about to take off in flight. The case itself on this clock is also carved. If you look behind the carving around the dial, you can see the actual case of the clock is also carved, which is a nice feature. Original cuckoo door, cuckoo bird, which is wood, nice and plump, that sits on a wood perch. He has articulated wings and beak. This clock is 19 inches tall. That's from the bird on the top to the bottom of the case. That doesn't include the weights of the pendulum, obviously. The one feature on this clock that really drew us to it, which is why we own it, is the dial. If you look at the dial, instead of the traditional numerals, this piece has porcelain cartouches, and they are original to this clock. And they're beautiful blue in color. It just really sets the piece off on the wall. So although this isn't a very large cuckoo clock, it's still a good size and is of very high quality. And for that reason, we added it to our collection. The clock is also very original. It retains its original weights, chains, even the hooks are original. The pendulum is original. Even the leader that the pendulum hooks to is original. Original hands, even the pin and the nut on the hands is also original. It's just a very original clock, which is how we like to buy them. And the clock has been fully serviced. The movement's been cleaned and oiled. And the movement in this clock is a cast brass movement pinned plate, so pins hold it together, not the hex nuts. So it retains all the features of an earlier clock: cast brass pin plate movement, wood cuckoo bird on a wood perch, and the porcelain cartouches also add to that age. Just a really good quality piece. We've serviced the clock, it's oiled, and you can see it's running and keeping time on our wall. I'll set this thing off for you. When we service the movement, the clock retains its original bellows. Also, the original bellow tops were present on this clock, and we stripped them down and put on new leathers and new skins on the bellows instead of the much easier and cheaper replacing the bellow tops like so many people do. We believe that it's always better to keep the clock as original as possible, which is why we went through the extra effort and cost to actually recover the bellows in leather versus just replace them. If you're interested in more Black Forest clocks, we highly encourage you to check out our website, which is blackforestclocks.org. On our website, you'll see lots of unique and interesting Black Forest clocks that are part of our private collection. That's it. That's a fantastic Black Forest Cuckoo Clock, which could be yours to add to your collection.